The Odionwere and other elders of Amagba community in Benin City have debunked the allegations and claims made against them by some individuals who claim to be representatives and indigents of Okeoroma community in Ikpobaoka local government area of Edo State. The allegations, which was made public in a press briefing days before by the indigents of Okeoroma, which included illegal possession of firearms, arson, and so on, were refuted by the Odionwere of Amagba, the youth leader, and others, stating clearly that Okeoroma village was never autonomous, but under Amagba dukedom. BTV News Best Orator brings details of this community story.
In response to the viral press briefing made by some representatives of Okeoroma village, a community just across the Oroma River, that they are not under Amagba Phase 2, the Odionwere of Amagba community, Pa Joseph Idoikime, and other community leaders of Amagba publicly refuted the claims made in that briefing, taking it categorically to be false and not in line with the pronouncement of the Benin monarch. Speaking to BTV News Crew, Pa Joseph Idoikime JP said that according to the pronouncement made by the Oba of Benin some time ago, there is no autonomous Okeoroma community and that the village or community is part of Amagba, and warned that it would be very unwise for anyone to go against the pronouncement of the Oba of Benin.
To clear issue, we have no Okeoroma. There is a game Mokpai. Even on the 18th of January here, we were in the palace, and the chief of Odionwere, led by Ese of Benin, said and they reaffirmed that there is a game Mokpai there, and Agemokpa is under the control of Amagba. That's what we know about it. Where the specialty was speaking, did not concern. We are here now to retrieve that, to refute that message. Don't fight in Amagba. We are all peaceful living. We are here today. No problem. No problem. There's no Amagba. Okeoroma. We have Amagba Dolo under the control of Enogi of Amagba Dolo. This is why we are here. No we have no problem. They were trying to insinuate other people like Obagi and other. No, we have no problem with anybody. Even the Commissioner of Police are aware of what I'm saying. You can go there and ask. Anytime we went to the palace, they wouldn't come.
Also, other community heads from Okeoroma village who are now part of Amagba Adolo, such as Pa Waifo Osaro Godwin and Mr. Isaac Omomo, mentioned that they have been indigents of Amagba for decades and that their forefathers used to pay entitlements to Amagba dukedom, and they at Okeoroma community lived in peace with Amagba. They appealed to the aggrieved Okeoroma indigents to return to the leadership of Amagba too, and cited the fact that they want peace and not killings. They appealed to the parties involved in Okeoroma to imitate others who embraced peace by returning to join Amagba.
We all know that Amagba owns this place. Yes, when my father will plant rubber that time, my father will plant rubber, they go and inform Amagba. The Amagba will now come. A person of a palsy is late now in blessed memory. If anytime we want to plant, we always go to Amagba to take permission. Without that, if you plant without their knowledge, they will now come and uproot it.
Also, the chairman of Amagba community, Mr. Peter Irome, refuted the allegations of violence, arson, thuggery, and so leveled against him in a viral news briefing made by some Okeoroma indigents. He, however, said he was never involved in any of the crimes mentioned by them and reiterated the fact that Okeoroma community is part of Amagba and not autonomous. He also stated that some of the leaders making the claims have their ancestral lands even in Amagba dukedom at Obazagbon area and appealed for peace.
We have all their audios and videos. We just came back from, I was arrested by the rumor too from the government. So the whole thing they are saying about me, when they noticed that it was all lies, so I was allowed to go home. They all lying, and they know most of the people there are borrowed people, citizens, you know. Okay, you can imagine now one of my brother dead too, Sylvester by one. His father is the Odionwere of Obazagbo, the next community here. So how can you be standing on TV to say you are claiming another community while your father is your Odionwere?
Subsequently, the Okaihele of the community, Mr. Osasu Monday, holistically debunked all allegations of violence and thuggery leveled against him and added that the so-called Okeoroma are only formulating baseless allegations and fomenting insecurity.
Here is Amagba community. When we learn from Palace that this community, there's no community like Okeoroma, so we should go and reconcile with Amagba. So we had a meeting that we should go and settle with Amagba, claiming what Oba does not know, which is Okeoroma. There's no way, because if Oba place calls on it, all of us will take part of it. So we now said what we'll do, we'll settle with Amagba.
When BTV News crew were about departing Amagba community, an incident of violence, robbery and thuggery was reported by a site engineer and his workers who claimed that they were manhandled by some unknown gunmen who carted away their phones and destroyed their building materials in an area of Amagba 2.
I was called and I was told that some persons on the side, I said, okay, give them the phone. When they collected the phone, they just shouted, who sell land, give sell land. I said, who exactly are you? Who am I speaking with? He said, now from Amagba 2. I said, but we just settled Amagba 2 long ago, like 2 days ago. And he was like, no, wait till I ask you, just tell me who na buy land from. And I said, my client bought the land from Amagba 2. And that was the end of the call. Some of the people who perpetrated this whole thing came with masks. Some were unmasked. And then they were with guns, locally made pistol and AKs.
At the time of this report, it could not be ascertained if the issue has been reported to the police. Best Orator reporting for BTV News.